In our contemporary world of diseases, poverty, exploitation, and all shades of crime, women, youths, and children are the most vulnerable. As such, they need to be empowered through information, vocational training, and education. They also need a heart-to-heart, voluntary counseling and testing to combat the scourge of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Life skills training that will positively change their future and destiny. The underprivileged need a scholarship trust fund to enable them achieve their goals, and health education, library, and games to help build a sound body and better mind. This bulk of children, however, cannot afford all these necessities. So we lend a helping hand by giving this quality training and support. Media Renaissance, restoring hope and dignity to humanity.
Call us for 080.
Mercy and your love has made you.
2016 team, the heavily minded youth. Are you a youth and heavily minded? You want to make heaven and never wanted to be tried out of the gate of heaven? Then this program is for you. Ministering Pastor Paul Rika, International Director.
Let the dressing dry before you. Crossover.
And other holy anointed preachers. Dates 25th to 27th February 2016. Time 2 p.m. prompt. Venue Edo State Secretariat, 20 Enowa Street, opposite Salvation Army, First East Circular, Benin City, Edo State. There shall be free feeding and accommodation for those coming outside the state. For inquiries, call 081-8716-5409 or 081-14082597. Holiness Revival Movement, promoting Christ's righteousness and holiness worldwide. Jesus is Lord.
By the way, the boss break.
My country people, una remember Easter Bedu? Yes, Appended to television and radio don't come again. Oh, this one na memeristic swagarism for papa, mama, brother, sister, picking. Even that to baby when they inside belle will never arrive. You take inclusion for this Easter Bedu. Hey, gwe.
Skibby 1, Skibby 2, Skibby 3,
Don't let them do you take. Come mark a present as a gift to Sakwa for Gate. An additional gift for competitions like gospel singing competition, football juggling, egg raising, filling the bottle, aim competition, and the star prize now boom. For damn. That gospel band and the DJ Amando. Then they on ground Gidigba to make you dance like Ikoto. ITV Radio. Una no go kill person no. The date now Monday 28th March for 2016. The time now 11 o'clock for morning. Venue Unko now ITV Radio corporate headquarters for Glass House Airport Road for Benin City. The gate fees now Ogbele 500 naira for one person. Make I see you there. This Ogbonge program will get support from Univer Institute of Technology for Siloko Road for Benin City.
My country people, we don't come again with Ultimate Joe Limited. Wait and get it for number 28 Wire Road. You want meet one or two persons now? We could still ask them how they see Ultimate Joe. My brother, how you see Ultimate Joe?
Now from Ultimate Joe, my customers they get their testers material.
Correct.
My brother, how you see Ultimate Joe? When they go wedding, Ultimate Joe are the bank is where they give you the wear. How you see Ultimate Joe?
Ultimate Joe are the best led as far as store and proper when I did it.
Ultimate Joe Limited. Wait and get it for number 28 Wire Road. Nothing when you go find it when you not go see you. Gift item like towel, umbrella, plates, buckets, caps and polos of all kind, kitchen accessories, tester material like high fashion, winter was, high target gold, NBTX, Passion, Daviva, Queen's Flower Head. Ultimate Joe Limited. Eh, na ho na yo no. Vana ho no yo. Walking eh.
Now what you not say be the problem?
Me as I be read, but I'm not sabi right to.
Me as I be read and write to. But if I want try speak correct Oyibo for public, sometimes still the hook.
As you see me so, I not sabi read and write. Kaka.
Na Pioneer Education Center now be the answer to all una problem.
Make una come learn the real secret of how to read, write, spell, pronounce and speak correct Oyibo for Pioneer.
For number 2 is Ebuwa Lane off Isiwa by Byte Engineering Way for Benin City. Number 16 Ojo Street off Uwasota. And Gap Street opposite Uncle Bright Sawmill for Ekbomi. Number 18 Giwamu Road for GROA for Benin City. Pioneer Nursery Primary, Secondary and Adult School. For number 2A and B, Sparta Lane off Ted Cemetery and opposite Primary School Road, Jemila Ikpobai for Benin City. Pioneer Computer School and Usaba Cafe. For number 2A and B, Sparta Lane off Owosheni for New Benin, Benin City. Pioneer Organo.
This is ITV. Certainly the best.
It's a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. We are here once more to talk about what is happening globally on International Forum. My name is Wilson Marshall. Like what I used to say, suffering from what? Yes, no, no water to use. Because some group of protesters came out to say, I don't like the way things are going. Enough is enough. They want a change in government. They now took over the canal supplying millions of people. 10 million people are now suffering seriously from drought. But after much fight, after much negotiation, after much combatant by the military fighting against the protesters, they now took over the canal. Right now, things are coming back to normal. Let's just see if the 10 million people that have been going through this hunger, so to speak, for water will be satisfied eventually. But even if the villagers take over the canal and water has been restored, what about the problem? What about the cause of agitation that made these protesters to come out en masse to say enough is enough? If we don't have a change in what we're looking for, we will continue. Apart from blocking the canal or disrupting the canal or sabotaging the canal, there are other means where these protesters can really push their message forward to the government. But thank God that water is being restored, water supply is being restored gradually to the millions of people in the capital of India, Delhi, a whole capital for that matter. Let's just pray and hope that things will come back to normal in that region. Moving straight to the U.S., Barack Obama has been talking about gun control. And Republicans are saying that is the major source of incomes for some top politicians and some families. They should just leave it the way it is. In Kalamazoo, something tragic happened. A taxi driver, age 45, Dalton by name, no criminal records, no form of disturbance, nothing at all, went on a shooting spree. Now, this man went to purchase guns. When he drives for a while, he gets to a spot, he comes out, he shoots sporadically. Yeah, that's the man you're seeing there on the screen. And while the man was there in court, he was so cold, no expression on his face. He moved again to the next point, come out again with a gun, and shoot sporadically. And in the course of doing this, 6 persons have been confirmed dead, as in 6 dead already and many others injured. And when the man was apprehended, they went to do a thorough research in his background. He has been arrested once by police, no scuffle with police. So what is the problem of this man? What might have made this man to degenerate into an animal, so to speak, to thirst for blood? Well, this recent development, well, Obama's suggestion about gun control gained ground. Will there be regulation? Or will it be taken as one of those things that normally happens in the U.S.? The culprit apprehended, life goes on. But right now, this man you're seeing right now, Dalton, is being assessed psychologically to get to know the reason why he chose to do what he did. Picking on passengers, dropping them off, going to a knock spot again, bringing out guns and start shooting people. He's psychotic, he's crazy. But from what they said, this man doesn't have any criminal records, no mental problem. Is it demonic? Nobody knows, because right now people are so surprised, they are so confused. A gentleman turned berserk, a gentleman becoming an animal, a gentleman becoming a monster. Very sad indeed. We'll keep you updated as the story unfolds about Delton that choose to go berserk, bringing out guns, shooting people, killing 9, and several others injured, as we keep on observing the stories as they unfold. Right now, we'll take a short break, after which I will introduce my guest and the topic for discourse on the discussion segment of International Forum. Believe you me, it is going to interest you. It's all about the Eurozone. A country wants to stay or wants to pull out. UK, if it should happen, what do you think will be the impact in Great Britain? Mind you, the pound is dropping against the dollar. Quite interesting. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
My country people, una remember Easter Gbedu? Yes, Independent to television and radio don't come again. Oh, this one na meristic swagarism for papa, mama, brother, sister, pikin. Even that to baby wey dey inside belle wey never arrive. You dey inclusion for this Easter Gbedu. Hey, gwe. Skibby 1, skibby 2, skibby 3. Don't let them do you take. Come mark present as a gift to gift for competitions like gold juggling, egg raising, filling the bottle, aim competition, and the star prize now boom. For damn. Shada Gospel Band and DJ Amando. Then they on ground Gidigba to make you dance like Ikoto. ITV Radio. Una no go kill person no. The date na Monday 28th March for 2016. The time na 11 o'clock for morning. Venue Unko na ITV Radio Corporate Headquarters for Glass House, Airport Road for Benin City. The gate fees na Ogbele 500 naira for one person. Make I see you there. This Ogbonge program will get support from Univer Institute of Technology for Siloko Road for Benin City.
Invitation for interview. This is to inform all those who submitted their applications for position of a geologist should appear for interview on Monday 29th February 2016. Time 10 a.m. Venue Glass House Airport Road, Benin City. Please come with original copies of your credentials. Signed, Management.
Donald Tusk, the president of the EU, and David Cameron, the minister or prime minister of UK, they're having a talks whether UK should remain permanent in the EU or they have the right to pull out. It's been on for quite a while now. And what I love about these people is that if things get so tough, they'll be like, let the people decide. The referendum will be reached and they're going to say if they'll be for or against UK remaining or pulling out of EU. But the big question now is, if UK choose to pull off totally, who is it going to affect? UK or the EU? Because right now, they have this synergy. It's like they need each other to survive. The big question now is, who needs who the more? That is the question on the lips of everyone. Hence, they're trying to get to a referendum to get to know the fate of the UK. Many are saying that the EU is not beneficial to them. Why are you saying that UK need to belong to the EU because of what they stand to gain? Mind you, Germany has been shouldering most of the responsibilities of the EU, and Angela Merkel, she's doing a wonderful job. What do you think will happen if the vote goes either way, for or against? Who will be the worst hit? Who will be the more to gain? All these and more we'll take a look at on the discussion segment of International Forum. And of course, I have Barrister Osaho Osazuwa with me here in the studio. Barrister, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Richie. My pleasure to be here.
All right. And of course, I have Emmanuel Negbinosa. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, and I'm also very, very happy to be here. Good afternoon.
All right. One can say that it is Donald Tusk versus David Cameron. From what is really happening right now, what's your take?
Yeah, thank you very much. What is at play today in Great Britain is the future of Britain and the future of the Europe. People keep asking who loses most. Is it the United Kingdom or the European Union? And there have been no clear-cut indication, no clear to say to people who will lose more. But most analysts have agreed.
You discover that the British in itself, they are benefiting from the large market from the EU. They are benefiting immensely from the large market. They tend to produce, and there's a ready market, over 500 million individuals ready to buy. The market is there, the economic integration, prosperity, they are all there. These are some of the things that they are currently enjoying, being part of the EU. Now, when the decision or the choice exists,
who is pro-Europe, want to be pro-Europe, he knew that the union cannot continue the way it has been. That something needed to be done. That is why when in 2013, during his re-election campaign, that he will put the question to the British people in a referendum. Do you want to stay in Europe or do you want to leave the union? And it has come, and it's a part of his pledge then to his electionary that has now brought them to this place of trying to, of a referendum. The things are not working as they should. When Greece failed, money from Germany, money from England, money from France was used to bail out Greece. That is it, and it cannot continue. And most importantly, and most worrisome, like I hinted before, the issue of migration. Migration itself is not regulated by the European Union.
We'll get to that. We'll get to migration. You just hold your horses. Now, from what he said, more we want to compare the magnitude of loss that will be suffered by both parties. Would you want to agree to what he says, saying that if there should be a split, a breakout of UK from the EU will suffer to some large extent?
Oh, thank you for that question. Now, let's look at the interrelationship between Britain and the EU. He has quite frankly be able to pointed out that you cannot actually measure the level of impact that living or staying in the EU we actually have on the British government and the British people. But one thing I would like to also say is that when you are part of a group, when you are part of an association, when you are part of a committee of nations, you must understand there are certain privileges that you enjoy as being a powerful nation, being a weaker nation, but just being part of the nation itself. There are certain privileges that you enjoy, and the association or the group, the integration, also demands that you also show or have certain responsibilities toward the group. And when we demand that responsibility from you, we are not asking for too much, because you also benefit from being in the association. That's my basic. That's the bottom line. That's my thought. You are benefiting and you're also contributing. So it is garbage in this case. It's like we are giving. It seems that we are giving more, because when you want to argue, you want to argue for your own favor. When the British government want to argue, when Cameron want to argue, certainly they want to argue for their favor. That they're actually spending more. They're actually giving more to the union that they're actually getting from the union. But you also agree with me that the union has also, in one way or the other, been beneficiary to the British people, to the British government, that they cannot shy away from. But this time, it's a call for patriotism. It's a call for responsibility. It's a call to give back to the community. It's a call to give back to the union that has, over time, given to the British people. So it is an issue of who's going to lose, who's going to benefit. I think it's something that we shouldn't be deliberating at this point in time, because certainly each party, both of the parties, they are certainly going to lose and benefit, going to lose from each of them. But let's look at the EU, the political and the economical loss they are going to suffer. First and foremost, the political loss. Now, since the UK they are pulling out, they will be sending a wrong signal to other 27 member nations that are part of the EU. That, come on, when you are not comfortable, you can pull out. So if we see UK pulling out in 2016, don't be surprised in 2017 or 2018, you see Germany pulling out. Then probably 2020, you see France also pulling out. Then when the big boss, when they are pulling out, then you discover that the EU becomes a shadow of itself simply because now we now have the poor, in quotes, nations who are not doing so well economically, they are not the one in the union. So you are not sending a wrong signal to them that we are actually the consumer, we are actually the weaker link, we are actually those that come to the union to suck the juice from the union, and we are not actually giving to the union. So these are the economic, these are the political insinuation that you're actually sending. It will go down. It has a lot of ripple effect. Now let's look at the economic implication. Now, if British certainly contributes its own quota in the European Union, so if they are pulling out, that there will be a gap, and once there's a gap, you know what happens? It's the responsibility falls on other bigger nations in the EU to fill that gap. And in filling that gap, you are not giving more burdens to the stronger nations like Germany, like France. You are not putting more pressure on them. All the pressure is on them. They will say, come on, if the UK can throw in the towel, what about us? Let's also pull out of this stuff. And at the end of the day, the idea about the coming together of the EU would be defeated in less than 50 years of its formulation. So my point is, at this point, there's going to be both political and economical losses from the EU, and also basically there's going to be a little form of temporary losses from the British government. But in the medium and the long term, I see them getting on a sound footing and be able to soar up. But at this point, I think if the British people want to vote for me, though I'm not a Briton, but I would certainly want them to stay, because at the end of the day, it will be a win-win to both parties, the British and the EU.
You've not answered the question yet. You've done so much explanation, positive explanation why they should remain together.
Yeah.
The question is, who will lose? He said the EU will lose. What's your stand?
My stand, certainly.
Yeah, what's your... You have to take a stand.
Yes, certainly you have to take a stand. Yeah. And you have to... your stand certainly will come out, or will be an offshoot of your own analysis. Now, if I'm to take a stand, the British and the EU, I would say the EU is going to lose.
Emmanuel, come on, EU is going to lose.
He is going to lose more. This is going to lose more politically and economically.
All right, now let's take a look at the Union, European Union, and their component members. He talked about patriotism. Who should UK be patriotic to? To her citizens or to the Union, which one way or another, she's a founding member?
Certainly.
Thank you. I will answer you.
All right.
But for the sake of our viewers at home, let's quickly put this in context. That if there is any country in the European Union that can leave, it is Great Britain. Not necessarily because she does not use the euro, more so because most of us don't know. In Europe, there is what we call continental Europe and maritime Europe. When you say continental Europe, you mean the rest of Europe outside of Great Britain. When you say maritime Europe, you mean Great Britain apart from continental Europe. This has always been so, because of the fact that Great Britain itself is a big island, completely severed, completely separated from the rest of Europe. That's the truth. Completely severed, completely separated from the rest of Europe. And then, also the fact, like I said before, she does not use the euro. And when the whole issue of the European, the then EEC, European Economic Community came up, it was mainly based, it was about the Benelux countries then, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. It was mainly the low countries that affect the FIFA effect. That's where the FIFA effect first hit them. They wanted a kind of integration, and it took time before Germany even bought into the idea. But then, the union kept expanding. It kept expanding. It kept expanding. Incorporated the whole of Western Europe. Then, eventually, it took Britain. And then, because of the fear of then Soviet Union, started going east. And when the Soviet Union fell, Czech Republic, Poland, Latvia, it incorporated and it kept going on. But then, like I said before, as it was getting bigger, so also was the problem. Because there were nations that were not viable, so to speak. Those nations which, if left alone, wouldn't have been contented the way they were. Because there's something about progress. There's something about life. When you get used to a kind of life, you get used to it. It becomes difficult for you to revert back to the life you knew and enjoyed. Even that life, then, your life was okay. You enjoyed it. But now that they have been incorporated into the European Union, they have seen a very high standard of life. And somebody has to pay for that high standard of life. Because the resources they had cannot maintain the life they are now used to. So the money kept coming from somewhere from Germany, money was coming from somewhere from France, and somewhere from the Great Britain. And it was just building up. The deficit was just building up. You were taking from the stronger ones to feed the lesser one. You were weakening the strong in the words of Mark Twain to strengthen the weak. And it kept growing. And the whole issue of a referendum would not have arisen had Britain be enjoying that British relationship in Europe has been okay. No one would have thought of ever hesitating. Because there was an anomaly, because there was a difference between what they were giving and what they were getting back from the Union. Someone has to sit back and say, what are we really doing here? We are losing more. And it is even so painful, not in terms of money. They were losing money, yes, but then they were also losing control of their borders. Nation historically are defined by their territorial integrity, your ability to control your borders, who comes in and who goes out. That's what makes you a nation in the classical sense of the word, as all political scientists know it. It is your hegemony over a given geographical location, your ability to control your borders, that makes you a nation. And when you loses that, the core essential thing is that you have lost your sovereignty. You have lost your uniqueness. And the British people are a very conservative people. They like it the way it has been. They want to be in charge. Even though it is the old way, they enjoy it. So when they saw what is happening in Europe, Greece is down to, yesterday it was Portugal, the next time another nation that is not viable. Someone is doing this bailout. And the deal that, it is inescapable, we have to talk about it. The deal that Cameron negotiated was a kind of leeway so that all these things that have been burdening the British people, he wanted to remove them. But then, like that young man, the mayor of London said, Boris Johnson said, he said, all these things, this deal you have brokered now, does it in any way improve the sovereignty of the British nation? And our friend Cameron could not answer him because it doesn't. Instead of the core things of border control, he was talking about benefit to migrant workers, curbing benefit to migrant workers. At the heart of British conservatism, all these past 30 years, when the debate has been hot, it has been, will Britain gain control back over our borders? But now you're not talking about, he left that one. He's not talking about cutting benefits to children of migrant workers who are living in Britain. As I speak today, 700,000 Poles are working in Great Britain. And these people, they get married, they bear children. He's talking about the benefit of those children. People are coming in from impoverished regions of Europe to come to the UK to work.
All right.
Are you getting it? And instead of addressing the issue of, what can we do to stop them from coming? You're not talking about the children they are giving birth to. You want to cut the benefit that you want to reduce the benefit to the same level as those people living in Poland. That the government, those children born in Poland today, the kind of benefit they get, you want those children of foreign immigrants that is living in Britain who are to have the same. And that is just fringe.
Take a look at the deal. Kind of the Cameron economy, right? You have enough for yourself. Now, if you take a look at it from another dimension, you get to realize that the influx of migrants into Britain is being controlled by the EU, so to speak. Now, do you think that
can be, they can sort that out, then other issues will certainly be naturally taken care of?
So yours is the border?
Yes.
Border control?
Border control.
Would you want to agree to that?
Certainly, to a very large extent, it has to do with migration now. because of what is happening in Syria, because of even in sub-Saharan Africa, everybody, we are all living. So the issue now, as a result of the Syrian crisis, has plunged Europe into a dire economic strait not seen since the Second World War. Because people are coming in droves. Thousands of persons, just last year alone, Germany alone took in 800,000 asylum seekers from Syria. 800,000. It's estimated that we take in for 2016 about 1,600. That's just conservative estimate. Some other estimates say over 2 million persons. And these are flawed. And because Germany is taking in so much, Germany has put pressure on the European Union that other nations should also take. And Britain has been one of the least nations willing to take in these migrants. People are also going to Sweden in droves, and something has to be done about this. And it has come to the front burner. It has become a major electionary campaign throughout the whole of Europe. Who comes and who goes? And then the European Union is structured in such a way that the laws governing migration comes from the center, not from the component nations. No, they have lost that one. The laws on migration is Europe. That not have one entry. The old concept of Schengen is all about to have one entry into Europe, and when you're also going, they made the laws for everybody, and it is really pushing some people to the extreme. Persons, nations who are not willing to take, they are not painting you black, making you look devilish because you don't want to take in persons that are capable of ruining your own economy. And of course, the issue of terrorism also comes in. When the Paris attack took place, and it was discovered that one of the bombers has come into Europe as a migrant, fleeing from the Syrian war, it was shocking. People you are taking in today, running from war, terrorists are also following them. I see they are asylum seekers, now launching attack after entering Europe. They said that something has to be done about it. Those are really agitating against this not that they hate the rest of the world. They are more pragmatic in their approach. They want secured borders. They want their nation to have a say in persons who comes in and people who lives. So that has always been one big issue that has been on the front burner. And I think the earlier it is sorted out, the earlier Brussels make some kind of deals that we allow for nations to determine solely numbers of persons they will take as migrants. Because apart from these asylum seekers, there are other measures of persons they take in. They have other programs through which people come in and go. One of them is when you apply for visa and all those stuff. But what is happening is people are just coming in. They are living in, millions of persons are heading towards Europe as we speak now. And where are they going? If you just open your doors to them, the economy will crumble. There will be ripple effects that will shake the foundations of those economies. And Britain is trying to protect themselves. Before now, Germany has not been too open to foreigners. It's only because of this Syrian crisis that they now open their door. But as we speak, there are millions of foreigners in the UK who over because of the former British Empire, former colonies from India, from Pakistan, from Africa, they have been there for a very long time. And so you want to pack all the Syrians now, you want to pack everybody in Syria to become part of this. It is really a big issue. And then the border issue has to be addressed. So when when they go to the polls on June 23, I think the vote will swing either way because of the fear of the unknown. Persons don't want to leap into the dark. People are more comfortable with what they know now.
All right.
Nobody like to take risks. I think the vote will go for the less day.
All right. Yes. My point is this. Now, from the statistics he gave earlier on, from the hint he gave us, the British, the UK, they've been losing, like he said, they've been losing. Contributing to the Eurozone. They've been losing in its dollars and some other cents and every other thing. But my point is, why is the referendum coming at this particular point in time? The border has been opened. The border, they have this issue of the border for a very long time. Why is it coming at this particular point in time? My point or my idea will simply be, why not accept this migrant for the now? As you accepted the migrant, then there will be call for the mother nation to actually sort themselves out, let them get their economy back. Then you see how the economy, the World Bank and some other some other economic or other associations, other groups can actually come together to ensure that there is peace in the nations, in these various nations, probably in these various nations that people where they discover that they will have more migrants into into Europe. Once they are able, they accept it first. They accept the migrant first. Then speak to other bodies, put pressure on them to ensure that they put an end to the issues happening in these nations. Then once there's peace in the nation, then their migrant goes back to the nation. Then we can begin to talk about border control. Then we can begin to talk about opting out, staying in, living or staying at best. But at this point in time, why is it that because Germany is putting pressure on the EU, other EU members to actually accept migrants, that's when the British, that's when the UK, that's when they actually come in to say, come on, we cannot accept and we are leaving. Why had the issue not been so hot in the earlier years, 10 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago? Why all of a sudden they are just in a haste to make a decision? My point is, let the migrant issue subside for the now. Then we can begin to talk about staying or leaving. You have been losing, you have been contributing, you have been getting your own benefits, you have also been giving, you have also been being patriotic, you have been contributing and you've been receiving. Why not accept the migrant for the now? That's an opinion. Why not accept the migrant? Germany is doing that. Over 2 million, like unconfirmed report says. Why not accept them for the now? Then put pressure on economic bodies, political bodies, ensure that the uprising in these nations are put to rest. Then the migrants can go back. Then we can decide on what next to do. Why the hurry?
Barrister, why the hurry? Why now?
Yes, like Dr. King said, now is the time. That now is the time.
Why not then? Why not then? Before the issue of migrants,
why
not then?
Now is the time. Why so? You see, every age has its own challenges. There's a spirit for every age. What the German call Zeitgeist. It's a spirit of every age. The spirit now in Europe is that of migration. It is not new. It is not new. It's just that it has been building. It has been building. We used to have economic migrants, people seeking greener pasture just to better their life. But what the dimension that the Syrian crisis brought in is not just people who are seeking for greener pasture. We now have people who are running for their dear lives. And it has struck the conscience of the world, the conscience of the West especially, that look, we couldn't stop the Syrian crisis. We can at least take in these persons. But then, there are laws governing immigration. For every migrant that comes, there are benefits that accrues. You have to take care. You have to take care of them. Let me quickly say this. When we talk about patriotism, my colleague has said patriotism. Patriotism has always been a nationalistic word. It's a word that endears you to your own country, to your own nationality. Like Thomas Jefferson said, that patriotism is the virtue of the virtuous. Patriotism is the virtue of the virtuous. It's only for those persons who ordinarily are wicked persons, but now because they want to show their wickedness in their love for their own country. That is why right now it is love for Britain as a country that is propelling them to leave Europe, because they are not really benefiting from it. But then, most importantly, there is the fear factor. They don't know where they are going. If they should pull out, they don't know what will happen. That fear will make them to stay, like I said before.
The fear will make them to stay. All right.
Yes, if they are staying because of the fear, it will not be a nice reason to stay. It will not be a great reason at all to stay. I think you should stay because of the benefit, because of your cost-benefit analysis, because of what you want to give to humanity, and not necessarily because of the fear of what you will get or what you will lose when you actually leave. I think they mistake from our calculation and analysis, but I think it is time. You shouldn't stay because of the fear. You should actually stay because of the love. Let me quickly correct an impression. He's talking about nationalism and patriotism. Now, when we talk patriotism, it cuts across boards. You could be patriotic to the European Union, and you can also be patriotic to UK. But at this point, the UK, they are choosing to be patriotic to the UK. But you must also consider your own patriotism to humanity. This person, they are fleeing for their life. Are we still going to push them out? Are we going to leave them in the middle? Are we going to allow them die in the wild? Or are we going to support them? Are we going to open our hands and extend our hands of fellowship to them? That's my take. My take is simply extend your hands of fellowship to your dear brother from another color and from another nation.
Even if your economy is crumbling. Mind
Certainly
you, the pound is going so down as against the dollar. Anyway, this is where we draw curtains of today's edition of International Forum. Gentlemen, thank you so much for giving a wonderful analysis of the situation, the EU deal. Where do you think they will go from here? June, we'll get to see whether UK will stay or remain in the EU, or better still, they'll pull out. If they pull out, what do they stand to gain or stand to lose? Like what I said before, ours is to keep you informed and updated about what is happening internationally on the program International Forum with your host, Wilson Marshall. Do it again next week, Tuesday, God willing. Bye for now.
This is ITV. Certainly the best.
Invitation for interview. This is to inform all those who submitted their applications for position of a geologist should appear for interview on Monday, 29th February 2016. Time 10 a.m. Venue Glasshouse Airport Road, Benin City. Please come with original copies of your credentials. Signed, Management.
Is your family on a fun-fit vacation in Nigeria or anywhere in the world? Are you a company or corporate institution and you want to have an expertise arrangement for all your corporate traveling plans? Or you want to have a convenient traveling arrangement as a religious, governmental or private organization? Then visit paylessbooking.com. We offer 24-hour specialized services ranging from first-class air ticketing for both domestic and international flights, hotel booking and reservation, corporate travel, group travel, holiday and resort booking anywhere in the world. Make your bookings now by logging on to www.paylessbooking.com and enjoy travel convenience today with paylessbooking.com. Your travel managers. For more enquiries, call 0703-808-5040, 0818-310-8586 or 052-941-521 or 69 Mission Road, ground floor, opposite Kukwe Junction, Benin City. Paylessbooking.com, your travel experts.
There's some other drugs like cocaine, heroin, where we catch. But na Igbo, na be the major drug where people they dealing. Apart from all this thing where we do last year, say make we stop them. These people never stop. They still they do am. And we too will not go sleep. As they not go allow us sleep, we not go let them make us sleep. The major thing, the same society know say this thing where people they do, it no good. Make them help us. Now together we go feel erase this problem of drugs. So with the appeal say make people, make them they look their neighbor, the kind things where their neighbor they do. All the bad things where their neighbor they do, make them come talk them. Make we go together, go address. Advice where I go give my people. Make una come out hand for bad things. Make una they watch ITV. Make una watch Iziga. As una they watch Iziga, una go see how bad people they enter hand, they come suffer. So make una come out hand for bad things. Watch Iziga. Make you know your rights. Make you know the good thing where you're supposed to do. Make you know the bad things where you're not going to do. Thank you.
Watch Iziga for this station every Friday by 10:30 p.m.
Hi, my name is Joy, the only Yori. baby. Do you know that your skin is the most important thing you have ever got here on earth? With Joyce Herbal Beauty product, you can nurture and keep your skin looking healthy and beautiful. Visit our website on www.joyceherbalsalesuk.co.uk. Also visit our office here in Benin at number 28 Ozolwa Avenue off Ekenwa Road by Ekenwa Park. Visit our new office here in GRA Benin at number 63 Ihiama Road, GRA Benin City. Telephone 0803-478-9264 or 0805-510-7208. Buy 2 products and have free facial. Oh my god. What are you waiting for? Come down to our office in GRA and also in Ekenwa Road, and we are going to make it to look more yuri and shine. I love you.
Have a property for sale, or you want properties anywhere in Nigeria? Stewart Properties, your one-stop property merchant, builds, buys, and sells properties at very affordable rates. With our team of professionals, you're sure to get bungalows, duplexes, estates, shopping mall, just the way you want it with the right standard and specification. Check this out. For more enquiries, visit Stewart Properties at Stewart Group, 69 Mission Road, ground floor, opposite Cook Road Junction, Benin City. Website www.stewardresourcesng.com. Telephone 0818-377-2736 or 0902-117-2788. Stewart Properties, your unique choice.
What makes a great street is what you put into it. Quality ingredients, fresh, prime, and tasty. It's about the craftsmanship, the finesse, the appeal. Yeah. OY what? OY Takeaway will blow your mind away with tasty, yummy, and scrumptious snacks, pastries, cakes. Eat well and good. All kinds of Nigerian, continental, Chinese foods. Take a bite of our sandwich burger, shawarma, OY fresh bread, and yummy ice cream. Every day, all day long. OY Takeaway. Simply yummy. 12 Adesu Road, opposite Zone 5, Police Headquarters, Benin City. Call 0708-642-7778. OY Takeaway. Take me away. Simply yummy.
Do you want to be a practicing journalist, a reporter, a presenter, or broadcaster? Then here is the golden opportunity you have been waiting for. Push Africa, in partnership with Job Aid, is offering graduates with flair for jobs in the media industry, practicing journalists, unemployed graduates, NYSC core members, and other professionals, an 8 weeks media and journalism training in Abuja. Start date 29th February to 18th April 2016. Venue Push Africa, Center for Capacity Building, Apo, Abuja. Tuition, accommodation, and resource materials is 150,000 naira. Deadline for registration 20th February 2016. Application forms are currently on sale for 5,000 naira. Download application forms from our website and pay at EcoBank branches nationwide. For details, visit www.pushafrica.org or call 081-339-44345. This program is officially supported by the Nigerian Union of Journalists and the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC.
You can't deny it. The season of love is here. Yes, Valentine's Day is here again, and Something Else Phones and Accessories is happy to be part of it. You can easily say I love you with Something Else Phones. How? Come to any of our shop, buy any phone for yourself or loved one, and you will get a free gift this Valentine's season. Yes, this is love. Don't miss out. Offer lasts till 29th February 2016. Hurry now and get a phone to say I love you at Something Else Phones and Accessories Outlet all over Benin. 52B Airport Road, 12 Urban Market Road, and 104 Mission Road, Benin City. Buy Something Else. Buy peace of mind. Happy Valentine's Day.
Sun is rising to the world, but there ain't no rain. Just in my coffee, I'm feeling bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, join the and be connected to DB Authentic Customized Collections, DB wristwatches, DB joggers, DB trainers, DB t-shirts and polos, DB spin back caps, DB African attire, DB leather belts, DB ladies gown, DB genuine leather bags for male and female. Contact us today at the Meridian Lodge Hotel Complex, to number 0703 191 1820. DB Collections. Be noticed.
Make your building your dream home. Crest your building roof with GDT stone coated roofing tiles. Your roofs, doors, MDF and HDF box master. Visit GDT Unique Roofs and Doors for your quality stone coated roofing tiles and doors that do not fade or tear. They are fireproof and suitable for all climate. GDT Unique Roofs and Doors, an authorized distributor of Rosa coated roofing tiles, South Korea. Stocks different colors and design of Rosa Bond, Roma Classic, Clio, Spanish Stone, Piano, Rowood 035 and 016 to suit any design of your building at affordable prices. GDT Paris professional roofers. Our foreign wood and steel security doors are produced to the highest quality with exceptional durability and strength that brings excellence to your home. GDT Unique Roofs and Doors, a subsidiary of Gabriel's Divine Technology. Head office number 5 and 7 is Sekere Street and kilometer 10 Sapla Road, Benin City. Number 13 Cadastral Zone Day Market, Abuja. Call 0809 950 0136 or 0805 059 6823. GDT, never compromise.
Hallelujah. Osazuwa Nomego Desmond is my name. I'm here to invite you to a wonderful all night, a night of prayer and praise, which is going to hold at God Prophetic Assembly at number 88 along First East Secular. Team, all evil war must fall. If you have been surrounded by satanic evil war that have been causing you setback, barrier, barrenness, sickness, poverty, I tell you and I promise you, as you attend this all night, your life will not remain the same. The date is 26th of this month, February, the last Friday of this month, by 8 p.m. Don't forget, many generals will be joining me. They'll be here. They are going to join me for your sake. Don't miss it. As you are come with just family picture. Beloved, if I see your face, I'll prophesy one night, many miracles. God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Hey, if you don't know, I'm a child of a president. Paparazzi,
now I'll be a preacher for tonight.
It's TV on the beat. I am my captain. You keep your mobile. You might be Baptist, you're Pentecostal. The praise of as long as the praise will come from your belly. Money, moto, all night, jara, jara, all night, jara, jara, I thank you, Lord, for giving me all the good things of life. Sing on it, so life. Why you listen, only me. The nice message that follow me. And every single thing I touch, surely must start to go. God has been good to this. All right. See, blessing just they flow like a river. My God, not a sleeping night and day. I see the praise every day. Your life to the sweet like sugar cane. Bye bye to Barabara. You might be Baptist, you're Pentecostal. The praise I must come, cause the praise I come from the praise that come from your belly. Money, moto, all night, jara, jara, all night, jara, 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 all night, jara, jara, the kingdom of heaven is what I'm want to know. Want to know. The word of Jehovah is what I'm searching. Olúwa pass me your goodness and mercy, make me feel alright. You keep my door, Jehovah open the door, blessing for follow we go. Yeah, as we the president they go. Yeah, if I do what they call it, Okaja Watiti, I hear me to my wife. Baptist, Pentecostal, the praise of as long as the praise we come from your belly. Money, motor, all night, jara, jara, oh, all night, jara, 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 jara.
I know you wanna try flashy cars, private trips from Lagos to Dubai and Chicago.
Make sure say you get your visa into the kingdom of heaven. The rest go they follow, bye to borrow. As you they praise and night and day, your life go they sweet like sugar cane. Blessing follow we go, yeah. As we the president they go, yeah. If I do what they call it, Okaja Watiti, I hear me to my wife. Baptist, Pentecostal, the praise of as long as the praise we come from the belly. Money, motor, all night, jara, jara, oh, all night, jara, 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 all night, jara, 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 all night, jara, jara, money na jara, jara, motor na jara, jara, egone, jara, jara, be on the beat. Midnight crew, Lady Iva, First Lady.
The light of the World Bible Church of God International Incorporated don't come out again with their National Conference 2016. Team, seek ye the old path. This powerful program will take place from Thursday 25th to Sunday 28th February 2016. For their national headquarters, number 8B Ali Mele Street, before Ewaike Motor Spare Parts, off Testami Road, Benin City. Time, 9 o'clock for morning session, 4 o'clock for evening session. God's servant, Apostle Dr. SBN Egareba, and other anointed men of God go there to bless you.
Featuring water baptism, promotion and award for ministers and members, graduation and matriculation for the Light Bible College.
Wetin be your problem? Come, God go do am for you. Number 8B Ali Mele Street, before Ewaike Motor Spare Parts, off Testami Road, Benin City. Come, Jesus is Lord. Hallelujah.
Do it yourself. We don't come with our Ogbonge program where ITV don't put together to teach you how to become Oga of yourself. We go teach you now how to do the following things: bar soap, toilet soap, liquid soap, ice cream, yogurt, pineapple and all kinds of juice, chalk, candle, hair shampoo, hair relaxer, tie and dye, paint, hair cream and body cream, hair pig, rabbit, snail, grass cutter and fish. We want train our women how to make cinnamon hats, fish nets, feather hat. This workshop will take place for Glass House Airport Road, and the day will go happen now
23rd and 24th of April 2016.
Will be Saturday and Sunday. To take part for this workshop now, check Kele money will be 500 naira. Now you go take collect the form, and 5,000 naira. Now you go pay to do the training. My brothers and sisters, now do.
Country people, now true was saying how people take dress enter occasion. Now they greet them. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome. Now for this reason, Nigerian textiles, they are showing expert bring Lagos and Onitsha come Benin City with plenty different kinds of textile materials like High Target, Java, Treasure, Daviva, Ghana wax, Cote d'Ivoire, Chamfa wax, Nigerian wax for small money. No wonder people they call now as my pocket reach. Even save Nigerian textiles go print name and picture for that your Ashwebi, for your marriage, church program, club meetings, birthday parties, burial ceremony, or any occasion where you want to do. They know they tell person no. Remember, say fake textile materials full market oh. Follow who know original. Waka enter Nigerian textiles for number 1 Upper Market Road, GBO building, back of Supreme Chemist, Ekonede Junction, Benin City. You feel wire them for 080-3345-9580. Nigerian textiles, the Ashwebi expert, where people they call as my pocket reach Idedia. Now be the one where people fit trust for fine original textile materials.
Hallelujah! The Redeemed Christian Church of God Province 2 Provincial Development Center 2 presents a one-day party program tagged Divine Intervention. Date Sunday, February 2016. Time 4 p.m. Venue Peace Sanctuary, Block 5, Waeg Road, Aguawa, Benin City. Ministry Pastor Sade Izeyamu, Pastor in charge of Zone, Trinity Sanctuary Region 13 headquarters. Come and be part of this all-important program, for your life will never remain the same. Pastor Remy Idowu, APICP Corporate Secretary, Edo 2 Center Coordinator. Pastor Bode Olojoni, Pastor in charge of Province, Chief Host. Pastor E.A. Adeboye, General Overseer. Date once again, Sunday, 8 February 2016 by 4 p.m. Come, be blessed.
Hi. Do you have challenges paying your school fees or your children's school fees? Relax. Worry no more. Just pack your bags because you're going back to school. FX Africa Limited has got a solution. Meet us in our office at 69 Mission Road in City or call
0809 749 3477 or 0902 117 2788.
Remember, FX Africa.
At Old Bridal, we have wedding gowns and accessories for wholesale, retail, and rental. We have bow gowns, fishtail gowns, prom gowns, and more. Visit us today at 111 Ekenwa Road by Uniben Ekenwa Campus before Agro Junction or call 08037254245.
Is the place I can call Is the place I can call.
All bridal weddings, memories forever.
Benin City. Time don't reach again for seriously funny with FS when they happen for every last Friday of every month for Kada Plaza Asa Road, Benin City. This February edition, that be the love edition. Don't miss them at all because FS and other top comedians and celebrities don't prepare something bizarre for this love edition. Oh yeah, now make you show somebody that special love. You see there? Oh yeah, waka quick. Go get your ticket for Kada Plaza Asa Road, Benin City, or for Arc Music International, 85 Ekenwa Road, opposite GT Bank, Gospel Hospital Building, Benin City. Make only you know waka come now. Make you come with your baba, your CC, wife, husband, and children. Tickets now 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. Time now 7 p.m. in the evening. Date now 26 February 2016. Don't miss them for anything. See you there.
Hello. Daaluno, Abmonyi Imo State. But most importantly, Abmonyi Obodo Nigeria. A husband of one wife and a father of 4 beautiful children. As a father and a husband, my goal is that they get to see their family. Is where I find dignity in my labor. My name is Victor Osatuare. God is good.
Live your life with Love It, Iyonawa, a program designed for the socio-economic empowerment of women and single ladies. Come and experience spiritual, emotional, and psychological growth. The theme of this edition is limitless. Find out how you can live a victorious life in marriage and relationship. There shall be a usual interactive session with Love It, Iyonawa, and friends on breaking free from emotional, relational, cultural, economic, and marital limitations. Special appearance, Honorable Anena Jemitola Ojo, Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Edo State. There will be a special presentation and refreshment. Date Saturday 5th March 2016. Venue is the Hexagon, 2A Golf Course Road, off Airport Road, GRA, Benin City. Time is 11 a.m. You can forward your questions to this email or visit us at number 6 about Vorame Street, off Mission and Forestry Roads, opposite Uyi Technical, Benin City, or call 070-664-83851 or 080-554-18986. Live your life. Totally fulfilled life for every woman.
Aluminium roofing brings out the complete beauty of your building. There are aluminium and steel products all over the place. There is something peculiar about our product and services. We manufacture high-quality aluminium roofing sheets of all colors and gauges. Our oven-baked color-coated sheets are durable and resist weather hazards. At Benko Aluminium, we supply and install as requested by customers. We offer prompt supply services to our numerous customers anywhere. And we are also professionals in steel fabrications such as warehouse, churches, filling stations, canopies, etc. Benko Aluminium. Locate us at number 188 Saple Road beside PHC and Transmission Office. Telephone 0709-881-0816 or 08055627276. Benko Aluminium, the builder's choice always.
For Libya before I come become driver for you. We sabi the road. Now so the road sabi us. Once we move, nothing they see our back. Journey of 3 hours. Now 1 hour will take the run out. Oga come make with
you. Fail. Next. Father, you know see how this cut and this time where Oga give us fine. If your family follow us travel, then go watch film and listen to music tire. As we dey dance Azoto for television, that's how our boss they dance Azoto for road. Whether gallop or no gallop, oh yeah, make with the go Oga.
You fail.
Next.
For Meos and Motos, now safety of all our passengers be number one. We dey make sure say we use new motor and driver we qualify carry our passengers reach where them they go. You sabi say many of our road no good. We dey take extra care drive for safety and comfort of our passengers.
Correct! Safety first. Safety first. Amelsa Motors. Now you, Biko. Carry go!
Amelsa, carry me go.
Amelsa Motors as lion be king of forest. Now so, Amelsa Motors be king of the road. Bam!